Well, welcome to the Pi Live studio. Do you want to introduce yourself? Just tell us about what you're doing.
Great. Hi, I'm Ed Hall. I'm CEO and founder of Qualification Check, and we work with university admissions departments offering compliance solutions, verifying international students as part of the student visa compliance, making sure that they're, when they have a UK VI audit, they don't get caught out by any fraudulent activity.
Okay, well, that's super important for them, I can imagine. So, tell me a bit about it. Is it sort of largely tech based, or is it kind of, how do you do it? I guess.
I think that, it's a good question because it depends on the data. So some countries we can integrate with data sources where the universities have sort of under government entities have pooled their data. So that's very much tech-based, but then in other regions it can be more manual. So we have a team in India, we have a team in Africa, and in other regions where you need languages. A real mixture still of data sources.
That's really interesting. And in terms of, I suppose you've got a sort of ear to the ground in terms of spotting sort of fraud, I guess, or are there any sort of trends that you see in terms of what sort of fraudulent activity is happening?
Yeah, definitely. I think we've seen since COVID, when there was there'd been a different variety of frauds, and I think during that period when when everything was remote, I think we saw an uptick because people thought they could get away with it, and we have something called Country Insights where there's different. We do fraud statistics by region, but it really moves around, and you can see the fraudsters are sort of picking on a certain region. So it's all over the place, but it kind of moves in trends.
Fascinating. Do you ever come a cropper against fraudsters? Do they ever sort of target you in some sort of way, or you?
Well, I think we hope that we can spot them, but yes, certainly I think with technology's evolved, so therefore it's easier to create fake documents and actually even what we saw this year was a group of students setting up a fake website and then verifications and then directing verifications there, pretending to be a bona fide university, and then people go to pretty far extents to be fraudulent.
And who are you mainly working with? Are you mainly working with institutions, or are you perhaps working with sort of aggregators or ed tech platforms, or?
Yeah, so a mixture. Yeah, so admissions departments of universities, and then also some of those aggregators as well, and agents too. We outside of the education sector, we work in employment screening. We work with some government entities and immigration bodies as well.
Okay. Well, look, perfect. Thank you so much for your time. It's really interesting to hear about your work. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Cheers.